Hi, welcome to my channel, Gina, Patrick Cat's Place. These are more of my swap card collection. This particular genre is known as people cards. Cards with all kinds of women, men, children, cartoons. Anyway, you'll see. Most of these cards are very old. Probably some of them belong to my mother, I don't remember. We're going back into the 40s. Maybe some of the 50s, possibly even earlier. I really don't know how far back playing cards went, and most of these were original playing cards, not just printed for kids swap card collections. Some of them where they've got four patterns, with the same sort of border and part of a set. I'm not sure, somebody else can correct me, I think they were actually designed for bridge, playing bridge, or one of the other card games that was popular in the early 20th century. These designs with crinoline ladies, the old-fashioned English ladies, are my favourite designs. I collected them right from when I was a kid at school. You might wonder why I've got two, and that's very old, but that's the only one I could find. I've never found one to replace it. It's got a green border, that's got a blue border. And the same with this one, same picture. There we are. I'm trying to think. Gee, there is a difference, and I can't think what it is now. Oh, well, must have get them both for a reason. Okay. A lot of them are the designs are actually based on old paintings, 18th and 19th century paintings. And there's an element of romance in most of them. You see that pair and that pair are part of a set. You can tell by the border of each card. People walking dogs is a very popular theme. Now, I wonder why. Okay. These two, same picture, but the detail is gold. This one, same picture, but the detail on border is silver. I'm missing the red version of that one. Is the silver. I'll leave gaps in my albums just in case I ever lucky enough to find the ones I'm looking for. Now, see again, that's very, very old, very worn, but it's so rare that I'm keeping what I've got. Yeah, some of the cards are a bit risque in their time too. More dog walkers. Knights in armour, castles, all very popular themes. Now, I wonder why I've got a blank there. Okay. I can see myself going to a swap card meet in the future try and find some of the pairs to the ones I'm missing. That's an unusual one, the motorbike. Stained glass window, old church windows and stuff, they were pretty popular too. There's a blank one here, I think that's possibly waiting for a pair there. I don't know why I've got 3 blank ones here. Some, I do have a box of cards ready to put into this, all my albums, so maybe I've left spaces for them when I get around to it. Now these, Moulin Rouge and Follies Bijou, how do you pronounce it? The Blood Fire, based on apparently ballets at the time. Spanish dancers, ballet dancers, they're all popular. Artists' girls. That was a very popular set too when I was collecting. When I was a kid, I should say. And then there's an Art Deco kind of theme too. I'm sort of assuming that you go through these various designs and they came out at different periods, like 20th century, 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, and so on, and they reflected what was going on at that time. Like this is very sort of Picasso looking, isn't it? Going back to the old-fashioned clothes, soldiers. That's waiting for something. Now, I haven't rearranged these properly. This pair is showing the Klimt. What's it called? The Kiss, I think. Famous artist. Now, there's 3 of them. Okay. 3 of those. Now we get a little bit more modern. Girls in the 50s. Back to the old-fashioned ones again. Some of the girls. This is it. Some pretty provocative in their time. Not so much those ones, but back to the old-fashioned ones. Based on paintings again, old masters. Red board and blue board. You had to have those in your collection at school. You absolutely had to. You were not part of the in crowd if you didn't have. It's either those two or those two. Everybody had them. Some of you might recognise some of these paintings if you know anything about art. In tiny letters they do have, can't read it, the titles of the paintings on most of the cards that are based, or they picture well-known paintings and artists. Mona Lisa, of course we all know Mona Lisa, don't we? Blank. No. It's a bit hard when they're on that side, isn't it? More Scotty dogs. Gosh, they were popular on cards. These ones are getting a little bit more modern. I would say 60s or even 70s. Nice set with the American Indians on. I've got quite a few cards of the American Indians, as you'll see. Imagine most of those are probably printed in America. Oops. I'm going to go to Oriental. Japanese, Chinese. I'm going to change hands. I've got a cup of tea here going cold, so let's see, here we go. Okay, onto the ballet. Looks like I'm waiting for something there. And again, those that's a particular card game. I don't know what it is, but I know they are published for a particular game, not just ordinary card games. is the other side of those. Spanish dancing, very popular theme for cards. Mexican. Bullfighting. Right, okay, these are a bit different. I've got a bit of a motley collection here. They aren't in any particular genre. I think I've just been collecting them and poked them in here. That's a joker, an Australian pack, obviously, with the light, but waiting for the right spot to put them out, because I haven't really done much with my cards for years. I've been given quite a lot, or actually purchased quite a few too. Whoops. It's going to fall. So I haven't had much of a chance to rearrange them the way I want them. Aboriginal cards, Aboriginal art, Aboriginal people. And little elves and goblins and fairies and stuff like that, all this cute stuff that was popular too. I used to like that. That's such a cute picture of the kids trying to rescue the cat up a tree. Stick figure up against the lamppost. Little fairy figures dancing around in the moonlight. Ah, hang on just a sec. This is falling over. Okay. Nearly at the end anyway. Ooh. Ah, more little fairy figures. Toys. Oh, I've just set my computer off. Okay. I'm leaning this up against the computer and it's turned itself on. Art forms, various kinds. Royalty. There's a lot of cards brought out with kings and queens and royal scenes. These were very, very big in the 1950s. 40s and 50s, I suppose. British were very patriotic, understandably, during and after the World Wars. As we were too, in Australia. Crown jewels. That's a recent one, Diana. Well, I say recent compared to the other ones, I mean. Scottish bagpipe people. And, yeah, I think that's it. That's just the back of those cards. So, as you can see, they are actual decks of playing cards. Okay, well, I'll finish that there. I've got another album or two to go, but I won't do them tonight. And again, if you're an Elvis fan and you're looking for Elvis, you don't have to look at this. Just ignore it. Bye for now.